Getting some new insight into the shocking death of Robin Williams, who it appears took his own life in his Bay Area home. New at 7 o'clock, a former employee who lived in Williams' house is sharing what they saw. We have team coverage of the loss of the beloved performer.
We begin with 10 News reporter Dan Haggerty in the Live Center and the insight we're getting from a former employee who spoke just a short time ago to 10 News. Dan.
Yeah, we're getting a look at pictures like this as well about some of the charity work that Robin Williams did. You see this one with Stand Up for Heroes. He also did some charity work here in 2004, meeting a very special person here, Challenged Athletes Foundation as well. But as you mentioned, we are hearing from that former employee who said in an interview earlier over the phone that Robin Williams had a huge heart but a tortured soul, saying, I knew decades ago he was battling demons and depression. He had the highest highs and the lowest lows, and he tried to self-medicate for years. As we're getting more insight into how we reached this point in the life of Robin Williams. Take a look. His fame spans nearly 40 years, known as an icon in acting and stand-up comedy, as well as a man who battled addiction and health issues. Robin Williams was found dead by his wife in his Bay Area home. He visited San Diego often. These pictures were snapped during his trips to the San Diego Triathlon to help raise money for challenged athletes. But you most likely saw him most often on your TV. After all, Mrs. Doubtfire was the most aired movie on basic cable last year, a movie that ABC reports Williams had signed up to do a sequel for. Investigators think his death may have been a suicide. In a statement, a publicist mentioned Williams' recent battles with depression. On July 1st, 10 News told you when he went back to rehab, a place he checked into a few years earlier in 2006 for alcohol, following 20 years of sobriety. In between those stays in 2009, we told you about his health scare and heart surgery. No word if any of those ailments directly relate to his death while the investigation continues. Yeah, and that former employee also saying that Robin Williams was the type of person who would entertain people in their house for hours and hours and then retreat to his library when he was alone and stare at the wall alone for hours and hours. She ended by saying, this is a truly sad day. A good man is gone way too soon. In the Live Center, Dan Haggerty, 10 News.
So many people saying those same thoughts about such a warm person. And fans in San Diego are also mourning the actor's death. 10 News reporter Rachel Bianco is live outside the Comedy Store in La Jolla, where Williams has performed before. Rachel?
Kimberly, the Comedy Store is closed right now, but in just the last hour, they posted a tribute video on their website showing Robin Williams performing here during the start of his career. Here's a clip.
One year, I guess, along with being pregnant, the hormone fairy arrives too, so her moods change. You come home late at night. Hi, honey, I'm back. Oh, good. Where were you? Ah! No, husband, good. Husband, bring Haagen-Dazs.
And this was Williams doing one of his stand-up routines many, many years ago. He was described as an early prodigy here at the Comedy Store. We talked to one fan who says he will never forget seeing him perform live.
I laughed so hard that my face hurt, and I'm not exaggerating. And who can do that for a person? You know, nobody does that. And so, yeah, he was just, yeah, that's sad.
He has a wife and kids, and I'm very surprised he's the last person in the world I would have thought that would have taken his own life.
The news bringing a lot of shock and sadness. The Comedy Store is scheduled to open around 7:30. We'll continue gathering reaction from the people who knew him and bring you the latest tonight at 11. Reporting live in La Jolla, Rachel Bianco, 10 News.